Hello. I want to talk to you today about the two most powerful forces that will ever compete for the steering wheel of your life. On one side, there is fear. It is the most subtle, the most destructive, and the most pervasive disease known to humankind. It's a disease that doesn't always show physical symptoms, but you feel it in your spirit. It lives in the pit of your stomach. It whispers in your ear in the middle of the night. Fear kills dreams. It murders hope before they even have a chance to breathe. Fear can put people in the hospital. It can age you prematurely. It holds you back from everything you know deep down in your soul that you are capable of achieving. It paralyzes you. And I want to ask you a question. A simple, brutal, and honest question. What is the benefit? What is the actual benefit of allowing fear to hold you back? What do you get out of giving up on yourself? What's the plus side of not stepping out into the arena of your own life and taking it on? Really, what is the reward for playing small? I'll tell you, there is none. It's a hollow bargain. You trade your potential for a temporary, false sense of security. I used to live in that space. I wanted to be perfect. I was terrified of making a mistake. I wanted everybody to like me. I wanted the first time I tried anything to be a masterpiece. And you know what? It's not going to happen. It's a fantasy. You are going to make mistakes. You will hurt some people's feelings along the way. When you decide to truly live, you will create some enemies. That is the cost of a life that matters. But haven't you also had this experience? You were terrified to do something, to ask for that promotion, to start that business, to have that difficult conversation, to put your art out into the world. And then, after you finally did it, you stood there and thought, wait, that was it? If I had known it was this easy, I would have done this years ago. We have all had that experience. Why? Because we created the monster in our minds. We built a mountain out of a molehill. Fear is just that, false evidence appearing real. We make it real in our minds, but fear itself is not real. That's why Churchill said the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. It's the monster we empower. Let me show you the difference. When you operate in fear, fear makes you count. You count your resources and decide you don't have enough. You count your supporters and decide there aren't enough. You count the potential obstacles and see an army too vast to conquer. Fear makes you think in ways you shouldn't be thinking. It makes you speak in ways that lack conviction. It shrinks your world. But when you operate in faith, you don't need to count. When you have faith, you don't need to count your money, your connections, or your followers. When you have faith, you don't need to see the entire army standing with you. When you have faith, you don't need to survey the battlefield and calculate your odds. When you have faith, you just believe. You take the first step, and you trust that the path will reveal itself as you walk it. So you have a choice every single day to walk in fear or to walk in faith. And I am here to tell you that faith is not some mystical passive state. It is a muscle. It is a practice. It is a decision you make, and then you build it, brick by brick. How do you build faith? You have to be ruthless about what you allow into your mind. You must turn off the things that contribute to your fear. The 24/7 news cycles of negativity. You must turn a deaf ear to the people whose only contribution to your life is a commentary on how terrible everything is. They have bought into the world's consciousness of lack and limitation, and they will try to sell it to you. Instead, you start attending workshops. You listen to podcasts that empower you. You read books that challenge you. You go to seminars. You do this on a daily basis, not as a one-time event, but as a ritual to recondition your mind, to retrain your thinking. The Bible says it perfectly. Faith comes by hearing, not by hearing once, but by hearing and hearing and hearing. You must fill your mind with a new narrative. You must listen to the things that enable you to create a new reality for yourself. And I know what you're thinking. I don't have time. I'm too busy. I'm caught in the rat race. And that is the exact conversation that fear starts within you. That is the whisper that holds most people back. Most people won't take this kind of effort. They won't invest this kind of energy in themselves. And that is precisely why you must. Because as you work on yourself, something miraculous begins to happen. You expand your vision of who you are. You begin the journey towards self-mastery. And yes, you might start to feel strange to other people. You might feel like you're outgrowing your environment. Good. Ignore those voices. Prioritize taking care of you. Focus on your strengths. You want to make your dream come true? You have to stay focused. Don't get distracted by drama. Don't get sidetracked by trying to get even with people who doubted you. Get ahead. Stay focused on where you want to go. When you are hungry to win, you spend your time and energy being a warrior, not a worrier. You don't have time to worry because you are too busy getting in a fight mode. And make no mistake, there will be a fight. Life will test you. The question is, are you willing to fight your way through it? Fight your way through that financial struggle. Fight your way through that academic challenge. Fight your way through the pain of a divorce. Fight your way through building that business. Fight your way through mastering that craft. If you are willing to put up the fight, I am telling you, at the end of that fight comes victory. You have to go into action with your dream. Don't avoid the places where the fights are happening. Get in the midst of the action. Get knocked down so you can learn how to get back up. So you can learn how to hold your position. Most people don't get out in the arena of life because they don't want to fight. They don't want to get knocked down. They don't want to be dropped to their knees. But here is the truth you must understand. You are going to be dropped whether you're on the field or sitting safely on the sidelines. You are going to face pain, disappointment, and hardship regardless. So at least get dropped for something that matters. Don't get knocked down while you're sitting down. As a spectator in your own life, you want to be out in the field where the action is. And you will be amazed because after the struggle, there is always a calm. After the fight, things begin to click. Come out here with what you've got. You don't have enough money? Don't worry about it. You have the dream. You don't have enough resources? Don't worry about it. You have the idea. You get out here in the arena, and someone will see your passion, your fight, and they will be inspired. They will say, "Hey, can I help you?" But if you sit up in the bleachers, nobody is going to ask you anything. Shakespeare wrote, "Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once." This doesn't mean the valiant are never afraid. It means they feel the fear, and they move forward anyway. They experience the doubt, and they take the step regardless. It's going to take everything in you to believe that your life deserves this concentrated effort. You have to start living with a sense of urgency, because you are here today, and you could be gone tomorrow. Life is unpredictable. There are no guarantees. So I ask you again, holding back, what are you waiting for? What is the benefit of your waiting? You are the director. You are the producer. You are writing the script, and you are the star of your life. You get to decide whether your story is a smash hit or a flop. That power is in your hands. Stop worrying about your circumstances. Stop worrying about your age. You have to start saying yes to your life, yes to your dreams, yes to your unfolding future, yes to your potential. Why not? Why not you? Don't spend your life like most people, going through the days complaining. It doesn't matter what has happened to you. The only thing that matters is what you are going to do about it. Use that energy to get up and move on. Whatever you've done in the past is not a reflection of your possibilities. It is only a reflection of your consciousness at that time. It is a reflection of your past development, not your future potential. The future is unfolding for you right now. It is unlimited. No one knows what you are capable of. No one knows what is possible for you. You don't even know. The only way to find out is to take the plunge, to go into action, and you will be surprised how things will come together. Because the only way you can grow is to risk. The only way you can become your best is to challenge yourself. You have to venture into the unknown. You have to take chances. You have to put yourself on the line. As you get out of your comfort zone, you expand your whole life. The more you do, the more you realize you can do. You expand your capacity. You expand your potential. You expand your horizons. You get more out of life because you are finally putting more into it. Most people think they are disqualified from success. They think their past mistakes, their failures, their divorces, their lost investments, their addictions, their average history, that it all disqualifies them. But what if the truth is the exact opposite? What if your greatest mistakes are the very things that qualify you? What if your scars are not your disqualifications, but your credentials? What you will realize is that you have a greatness within you that is far more powerful than you can ever imagine. You are greater than your circumstances. If you can survive temporary pain, and all pain is temporary, on the other side of that pain, you will meet another version of you. You will meet personality traits, strength, resilience, and a level of faith that you did not know existed. You will meet the person you were always meant to be. The people who are running toward their dreams know a few fundamental truths. They know it's possible. They know it's necessary. They are relentless. They have a plan. They are creative. They know that if it's going to happen, it's up to them. And they have resolved within themselves, it is not over until I win. They know they will have hard times, but they keep running because they say to themselves, no matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I am going to make it. And when you feel like quitting, you don't have to decide to never quit for the rest of your life. That's too big. Just decide not to quit for one more day. Just one more day. Hang on for one more phone call, one more rep in the gym, one more line of code, one more page of that book. You start stacking up those one mores, and that becomes the separator. That becomes the foundation of your new life. You are one decision away from a completely different life. One new meeting, one new conversation, one application sent, one candid conversation had, one bold step taken. You are one decision away from shifting your life from where it is right now to a place you can't even fully imagine from where you're sitting. There is something you have been hesitating on. You know what it is. There is a contact you need to make, a job you need to leave, a project you need to start, a person you need to forgive, a yes you need to say, a no you need to declare. I don't know what it is, but you do. Decisions shape our destiny, but only when they are backed by massive, relentless action. And you cannot take the action if you refuse to make the decision. It's you. You have to take personal responsibility. You have to make it your business to make it happen. You have to resolve within yourself, I can do this. I am the one. I am the one to make this happen. I am the one to become successful. It is possible. It is necessary. And it is up to me. In a moment, one decision, one day, your life can change forever. And if you don't believe that, you will miss those moments when they show up. But if you live in anticipation of them, Your mind will start to see opportunities it was blind to before. It will hear ideas it was deaf to before. It will try to prove you right. So put your head down. Get focused. Stop worrying about what everybody else thinks. Start competing with the person you were yesterday. Start pursuing the person you are capable of becoming. And watch. Just watch. Your life will change. Thank you.